ladies and germs, we are in for one hell of a pull here. Okay? I went on tier list and got bored, and I found one for ranking every Xbox 360 game, North American only. But this should be a hood classic. Unfortunately, the never played section is going to be kind of massive because there are a lot of 360 games I haven't played, but I've also played a lot of 360 games, so we should have a pretty okay list here. Obviously, before we get into anything, this is obviously my opinion, except the S tiers. That I can already see one. Second row. I think you know which one I'm talking about. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway, this already might be controversial. I don't remember these games. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to throw quite a few into the never played section early on here. I apologize. Now, fine. I have played the 50 Cent game. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I have to check now real quick. Okay, so 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. I played this not in my house. I had a friend that had this because he had the 50 Cent PS2 game, and he was on the 50 Cent Expanded Universe way before me. Okay, it didn't move mountains, but I also didn't, hate my life after playing the, 45 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Okay, so I love flight games, and Ace Combat has a special place in my heart. Honestly, I think most Ace Combat games, no matter what they are always like a B tier. Because, it's a flight game. It's just a flight game. They don't move mountains. That being said, I do think this is the better one of the two. This looks hard, never heard of it. I've never heard of this. Now, the Air Conflict series. I have fond memories, and I don't want to go back and watch gameplay of them. I just want to remember what I remember to rank them fairly. That's just me, of course. I think. Just to be fair, they might suck for all I know. I think we're gonna put them in C. But the Vietnam one I do have actually really fond memories of, so I'm gonna put that in top of C for now. I don't spink. Oh my! Whoa, guys, I almost did a racist. But never played Alice. Didn't care. I think this was like on sale once, and I never got it. Probably never played. Aliens vs Predator. This is a classic, a hood classic. Big fan. Unironically, a big fan. No, that's too generous. I probably like low B. I don't remember having that much fun. Like A is like hours of fun. Back when football games could compete with each other and it wasn't just a monopoly. I was never a big sports guy anyway, though. I will give it top and never play because I respect that. Never played Alone in the Dark. And this is going to get out of hand really fast. I can already tell. Holy guys, there's going to be a lot of never playeds here, man. You have to forgive me if this zooms in a lot. I have bad eyes, like really bad eyes, and I apologize. So if I zoom in a lot and zoom out, I'm sorry. I have ocular degradation. I might be blind by the next video. We don't know. Oh, it's America's Army. Dude, I had this because it was free. It's the only reason I didn't really enjoy it too much. Also, I was probably really young, so I didn't get it. Never played this. This is S tier. I obviously, no. I never played this. Well, no, I guess... I don't know. I never played it on the 360. I'm going to be fair. I never played it on the 360. I seen this in GameStop one time in my whole life in the discount bin and never got it, so I never played it. I better do some zooming it. Never mind. Out. I'm out. Definitely never played that. I didn't play this one, but I did play the fourth one. Don't ask why. When I was younger and my mom and dad would take me to GameStop, the discount bin gave what the discount bin gave. You know what I'm saying? The Army 2 games are easy A tier. Big fan of all of them. I like the first one the most, though, because that was free, and that's what got me into the series. Never played this. Alright, The Assassin's Creed rankings might be controversial. I can already tell. Brotherhood, I adored. S tier. Revelations, I didn't like as much. I might actually give that. I was very pissed off that Ezio died, and that was spoiled for me very early on in homeroom. Rogue, I thought was stupid. That's a D tier for me. Connor has the personality of a wet blanket, but the combat was good, so I kind of enjoyed it. Low B tier. AC2, awesome. I like it even more than Brotherhood. AC2 is my favorite Assassin's Creed. No thank you. Definitely no thank you. Alright, Black Flag. Now this might piss some people off. Black Flag, I did not like at first. But once you were on the boat doing your pirate thing, I thought the game was a lot better, and I enjoyed it more as a pirate sim. Because I didn't really like Kenway as a whole assassin. I don't think it really fit his character. Again, that might be controversial. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm going to give Black Flag an A, though. First Assassin's Creed. The first playthrough's fun. The second playthrough's tedious. The third playthrough's boring. That's my statement. That's my righteous retort. For the record, I appreciate what the first Assassin's Creed did, though, for this year. I never played this. You like jazz? Oh my goodness. I don't know what that is. I definitely never played that. Or that. Or, holy dude, the never played category is going to be out of fucking control by like 20 minutes. Never played that. I did fuck with this game, not gonna lie. I liked Avatar The Last Airbender a lot growing up, so naturally I'd enjoy the game. I never played. It kind of looks like a game you'd find in the indie store. How do you like that? Yeah, I never played any of these. One of these I did play because my friend Hunter had it on his Xbox as like one of the download. You know how you used to be able to download games so they'd run faster? He had it as a downloaded game so it would run faster. I'm just gonna say it was probably this one. I thought it was okay. I didn't really. I thought Bakugan was so lame. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid, guys, growing up. I thought Yu-Gi-Oh is where it was at. So Band Hero was fun. I liked Band Hero. Though, looking back, I played it after I had played Guitar Hero World Tour. And I remember I would just think to myself, why don't you just play Guitar Hero World Tour? So, a C tier, it would have been B tier if I wasn't such a little piss pants back then. I feel like all my experience with the Banjo-Kazooie games feels like a like a Benadryl dream. Like I have memories of moments touching the controller while that game was on, but I don't know if I ever actually like played through. So I'm gonna give it D. Okay, so fun story about this game. First off, it's going here, but I used to play Cabela's games like religiously because I didn't have many games on the PS2 growing up. I think I had like 7 games when I first started. It was Heroes of the Pacific, Delta Force Black Hawk Down, Medal of Honor Frontline, European Assault, Cabela's Dangerous Hunts, the first one, and Alaskan Adventures. And then I thought, because I liked the fishing in Alaskan Adventure, I would like this game. I was wrong. I'm stupid. Moving on. Never played that. I don't know if I played that one, but I remember these 2 cases vividly. Oh, is that art? I'm sorry. Let me zoom in just to make sure I'm not being. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got the. Okay, that was my fault. I liked Asylum a little more. I'm actually gonna give that A tier. I really liked Asylum. City, I I don't know. I like City a lot, but did I like it into A tier? I think it's going top of B tier. Controversial, maybe. I gotta zoom in again. No. Oh God. All right. There were 3 history games I remember vividly for the 360, and it was Battle for the Pacific and the 2 Civil War games. The 2 Civil War games were funny because there's that one guy in the first who's like, "Don't forget me" at Fredericksburg, and I never forgot him. To this day, I never forgot him. But the games, they did suck. Uh, wow. Battlefield 2. I actually only recently played this on the 360. My friend brought his 360. He brought his 360 over, and he brought 2 controllers because one of them might not have worked. That's how vividly I remember this. This was a few months ago. And I really enjoyed this. I genuinely enjoyed this. And this was the only Battlefield I never played in the 360 until a few months ago. So this is like the easiest one to actually rank right now. Classic Battlefield is always an S tier. Battlefield 3 is literally in my top 10 games ever. Top S. Now, I love BF4, but I didn't much care for it on the 360. It just, I mean, you could tell it was time to go next gen when you played BF4. Like, you could tell. Like, its days were numbered. Bad Company 1, I love. A big fan of Bad Company. Hardline, I have good memories of. I know it was not everybody's cup of tea as a Battlefield, and I get that. I do get that. But I will say, given what it was kind of fun. Like, you can't tell me playing Hotwire when the Sound of the Police song came on, you weren't, like, having a good time. And the criminals would always mark by whipping them off, and all. It was funny. It was funny. It didn't take itself seriously, and I really liked that. But it did have a lot of one-hit weapons. It used to piss me the hell off. I'll give it, like, C tier. Now, 2 of my favorite games in the naval RTS genre. Would they be considered naval RTSs? I'm not too sure because there are aircraft involved. I don't know. Naval/air sims. Naval/air sims. Midway, I loved. Like, that was like one of, because I played this after playing Heroes of the Pacific all the time on the PS2, and I always thought, like, man, I could do a better job of defending the fleet if I was in command. But I was like, oh my god, I can. So, I love this game. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna put it over Army 2. And then Pacific took the Midway formula and in some ways improved. Some ways didn't improve. I mean, I could do like an autism level breakdown, but like that's really bizarre. That's a really niche opinion. I think I'll put it under Army 2. I would sooner play Army 2 than Battle Station Pacific. Now, on the PC, for the record, it's not available on Steam right now. If you can find a way to get it, there's some great mods for it. Didn't play this. So, my history with Beowulf is I read the book in school, in high school. Was alright. I enjoyed the book for what it was. Then I seen the movie, like, recently. Maybe I seen it in school, I just don't remember. Either way, I can only imagine the game probably wasn't good. I never played it, but I can only imagine it wasn't that good. This looks cursed. Alright. Now, Cabela's game, probably the only good modern-esque, I don't even know if you'd call this modern, I don't know if 360 games feel like a fucking Benadryl-infused dream. I have good memories of Big Game Hunter. I thought it was okay for what it was. Given the competition, though, I probably had like D-level fun. I'm gonna give it a little C. Never played this or this or this. Again, I had to get the discount bin a lot. I was very poor growing up. Like, really poor. Bioshock 2. Easy mid-B tier for me. I don't really need to elaborate. Birds of Steel, Would I recommend it to you? No. Would I play it again right now? Maybe, as a joke. Top D. Black Site Area 51. So, I played the demo on the 360 store of this game, and that was it for the longest time. That's the only experience I had with it. Then, I played the Area 51 game for the PS2, and loved it, and I went back and I thought, like, oh man, this is a sequel! It's not. It's not a sequel, they're not even remotely related, but it is sort of fun if you can turn your brain off and just play a mindless, like, mid-2000s shooter, you got it. You've played Black Site. C tier for the story, I guess. Never played that. I have to zoom in on the case. I apologize. I apologize. All that for a game I never played. Holy God, I'm sorry, guys. The never played category is looking really disgusting right now. Thankfully, I have played both Blazing Angels games. I do like the second one a lot more. It might be because I started with that one, so I have fonder memories. First one doesn't hold up. It's a little goofier, I guess, than the first. Like low D. Now, I did enjoy this one in low C. Again, wasn't a big sports guy, so like I feel like most of my sports games are going to be in D. Might have played this. It looks oddly familiar the more I look down at it, but I don't know if I've ever. I'm going to be fair and say I never played it. I think that's probably the most appropriate. Never played games for the never played god. Jesus. Never played that. I did play Body Count. Because, do you know why I got Body Count? Because I wanted to display the case and be like, look at this edgy game I found, guys. But it actually ended up not being the worst thing ever. I like the 360 a lot because a lot of games were quote-unquote unique. You know, everybody was trying to do something. I mean, there were established formulas. You know what I'm saying. It was just a special time. You had to be there. You unironically had to be there. Borderlands 2. I never finished Borderlands 2 on the 360 because my friend had it. He would bring it over because I only had the first one, and I would take that over to his house, and that's how it would work. I would literally carry my 360 and the game all the way uptown because his 360 had a habit of eating discs because there was something wrong. Because he tried to fix the sensor himself, and more than a couple times there were like those laser burns from the sensor. And I was like, yeah, I'll bring my Xbox uptown. It was a good time though. I like Borderlands 2. The first Borderlands I love though. I'm a big fan of the first Borderlands. Somewhere in A tier, but I'm not sure where I want to put it because I feel like it'd be anywhere in A tier. Like some moments I just love. I'll put it over BF4. You never played that. Couldn't care less. Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway. This is probably the worst one in the franchise. At least at the big three World War II ones. Because you had the Road to Hill 30, love that. Earned in Blood, where you play as Heartsock, I like that one a lot too. And then Hell's Highway takes place during Market Garden, and there's like this, like, I don't know if I'd call it like this, like, sci-fi thing, but there's like some kind of like sci-fi side story where Baker's like seeing apparitions and all. I'm like, this is. What the hell's going on here? And the AI is somehow dumber than the first two games. But it is a World War II game, and I loved my World War II games. So I'm gonna have to give it a low B because I did have good memories on it. I didn't have it connect. I was too broke. Now, Brutal Legend. This is another game I've gone back recently and replayed. I like Brutal Legend. It has a lot of music I like. I'm a big 80s metal guy. If we ever get the 1K sub face reveal, you'll see what I mean. Brutal Legend is fun as fuck. I think it's really unique. I'm gonna give it S. I had such a blast playing Brutal Legend. Looks anime. Bulletstorm is pretty cool. I will say I did enjoy Bulletstorm. Oh, sorry. Epic Edition. Definitely a B tier for me, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, put above Aliens AVP. Yeah, I didn't play that. I didn't play that. Alright, so I've played Bully numerous times, just never on the 360. I've emulated it. I'm just gonna be fair. I'm trying to be fair. If we're gonna allow my emulation in, then I'll give it an easy A tier. Again, this is ranked on my memories, not how the games are. I've just had better memories with the other A games. I know Bully's a great game, for the record. So, I like Burnout Takedown, that's it. That's the only Burnout game I have great memories on. The other ones, I just used to always think, I'll just go play Need for Speed. Paradise was okay. It's just a driving game. I have to zoom in. Is that Takedown? No, that's Revenge. I think that's what that said. Whoa, too far. Apologies. I don't think I might have played this one. I'm gonna say never played just to be safe. Just to be safe. That says Connect, so I couldn't have played it. Okay. So, if Safari's the one I'm thinking of, I think it's an on-the-rails shooter. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm thinking of. That was dog shit. That's F tier. Alaskan Adventures. I have had such fond memories with this as a kid. I loved it. I always wanted to be a hunter. And then I realized ammo is very expensive, so I don't get to hunt that much. I might have stopped caring about Cabela's around there. That says, I think 2010. I definitely stopped caring by like 2008 about Cabela's games. Or maybe I just skipped this one, I'm not sure. I feel like I've played it though. If it's the game I'm thinking of, I've played it. I did not care. Most of the Cabela's games coming up, I didn't give a fuck about. Wait a minute. I gotta zoom in. Alright. Didn't care. There's gonna be a tiny jump cunt because jump. Oh man, I'm keeping that in, bro. Jump cunt, we're keeping that in. But I have to check something real quick. Oh yeah, I don't think this is the one I played. Okay, I was doing some searching. These two Dangerous Hunts games, did not give a fuck about. Did not give a fuck about. F. And I never played this one because I stopped caring after I played 2009's. Outdoor Adventures, I only played because I seen it advertised and remember Game Informer? So I didn't get it directly from Game Informer, but there's a Game Informer in the GameStop, and someone just threw the case on top of it. And I was like, yeah, I'll buy the game because it was exactly $4.50. $4.50. The good old days. Holy fuck, they made a second one? Oh my gosh, grabbed the same bay. Well, I'm stupid. Apologies. Never played this. Cabela Slop. Alright, so we're into the Call of Duties. Here's where people are gonna start really thinking like, Shadow, you read it! Alright. So, Advanced Warfare. Some people say it aged like wine. I disagree. I didn't care. I had definitely stopped caring about COD by now. I think the only thing I played on it was like zombies and like maybe 10 matches multiplayer. Didn't care. Low D tier. Black Ops 2. I had a period of my life where I didn't have internet, so I didn't get to experience the big online craze of Black Ops 2, so I purely had base game zombies for a long, long time. And that alone is getting an A tier. Again, I want to premise I only had base game zombies. That was it. That was all I had on Black Ops 2. I had nothing else, and that got an A tier. Black Ops 1, S tier. I fuck with Black Ops 1 heavy. Heavy. Fucking Ghost. I had so many bad memories. My experiences on COD Ghosts were like the ones El Presidor had. If you know El Presidor, you're a fucking old head. The Gunga Ginga guy, as he is now. I did kind of like Extinction. I did have a 4-stack like 2 times in my whole life of just friends, and it was funny to goof around. I can't give it B. Nah, it's got to be D tier, bro. Nah, I can't give it top of D tier. We put above Rogue. NW2 S tier. I was called the N word so many times. My head was probably spinning. That's going under BF3. NW3. I was also called the N word here more times than I can count. World at War. I had Final Fronts on the PS2, and when my friend bought his Xbox 360 over in this game, it blew my cock off. This game was awesome, and it still is. This is another fucking S tier. COD 2, I loved the campaign. Only the American missions, they were my favorite missions. Because I was like, hey, I'm an American. This is me, guys. And the Point to Hawk mission is awesome. But, mind you, I can only give it a B because all I had was a campaign. Okay. Everybody, here's where I drop a controversial take. I love Call of Duty 3. Like, genuinely love this game. I liked the story. I enjoyed the multiplayer. I liked tank trolling. I don't care what he says. My memory with this game was an S tier. I love COD 3. The last two missions, where you're on Mount Ormel and then in Chambois, those missions are fun as hell. Modern Warfare 1, I only had campaign. I did enjoy it though. Easy A tier. Easy A tier for me. So, my experience with Call of Juarez is I was backseat gaming as if I knew what the fuck was happening when my friend Hunter would play these. He had way more money than me, so he had like almost every game that he cared about. I've never played them. I've just sat in the same room that they were played on, so I can't give an opinion. This is probably fucking goated. I should throw these games an S. I should really throw these games an S. Oh man. I see a game I can talk a lot about coming up. I gotta zoom in real quick. I'm sorry again. I'm sorry, everybody. This is probably getting fucking annoying. Okay, I might have skipped that. That might have been too expensive in the GameStop. I'm pretty sure they were. Just for the record, if even half the games you've seen so far are evidence I did not have a lot of money. So, Damage Inc. The broke guys Heroes of the Pacific. I have it on the PC. I had on the 360. It sucked. It was dog shit. It was okay the first couple playthroughs, I guess. So here's the thing. I think the same team even that made Heroes of the Pacific worked on this, and it's just there's no building destruction unless it's an objective. There's less aircraft. There's less units on screen. There's no squadron command system. The naval models look a little better, I guess, but the AA does like negligible damage. So it's like the ship AA matters not. You see a big flat cloud, you fly in, you fly out. Nothing happens to your plane. And there's this weird like slow down time mechanic in the campaign where like you can easily I don't know. Heroes Over Europe did that and I guess it just stuck. I thought it was annoying. But the problem is the hit detection is so inconsistent that you have to use it constantly to get good kills. Where you're just stuck chasing a zero that's like glitching through the ground sometimes. Don't play it. Please don't play it unless you really want to. Well, again, Connect games. I was broke as fuck. These are dance games. Couldn't be me. This looks cool. I never even heard of this. I never heard of this. I jumped into this blind. I didn't even scroll through the list. I wonder what this is. This looks cool. I never played. The Civil War. You son of a bitch. This game is dog shit. And I had a blast. I thought it was so goofy. Hey, sorry, Damage Inc. You've been beat for D. Civ Rev. I still play it. I like Civ Rev unironically. Until the 360 servers are dead, sometimes I still play a local game with my friends. I mean, I don't know if I'd consider it local. It's more, my friend will lug his 360 over here and we'll play LAN. But yeah, a LAN party in 2025. Think about that. Ain't that something you didn't think you'd hear? But I have amazing memories and still do. I also have it on the DS emulator on my phone, even though it's not nearly as fun. Civ Rev was a banger. I have so many good memories. For the record, by the way, if you ever played competitively, you played the Germans, fuck you. It's for tryhards. One extra production on forests? Are you kidding me? That's so unbalanced. Okay, there's a lot of games. Oh, yeah, okay. Definitely never played those. Command and Conquer is a fucking banger, no matter where you put them. I'm gonna put them top A because the way to play them is PC. So, never played the Conan game. So Condemned Criminal Origins, I never got it. I'll admit I was a younger kid when I see it, and I was scared. I was scared of the case. I didn't get it. I know. Cringe. But yeah. Don't think I ever played that. Definitely never played that. Crackdown was cool. I like all the Crackdown games. Big fan. Uh, probably top of B tier. Not gonna lie. I have good memories of Crackdown. I'd be a great riot cop if it was like that in real life. Okay. So the GameStop had all the Crash Bandicoot games and any other games like this. Like Cow the Kangaroo for the GameCube was always expensive. Any big character games were just always so fucking expensive. And I just get like, you know how when people like throw a rock at a dog to make it go away? I forgot. Is that Old Yeller that they do that? I don't think that's Old Yeller. But I'd get sent to go to the discount bin, and I would just eye up all these big idle characters, and I'm like, okay, I'll get the discount games. Time for your next discount game, dear. Yes, Mom. So I didn't get to play too many of the, you know, Crash Bandicoot, Banjo-Kazooie, Crisis, banger. A tier, easy. I did not care for the show, so I naturally wouldn't have cared for the games. Anime didn't care. Okay. Funny story on Dante's Inferno. I did play that because it was in the discount bin by accident, and my dad argued with them that it should be discounted price because it's in the bin. And I guess he was drunk or something. And they let me have it for cheap. And then years later, I'm telling my friends about it, and the teacher overhears, and they're like, "How much is it like the book?" And my first thought was, "It's real." Oh my god. It's an okay game. I have good memories. B. Don't think I ever played that. Never played that. I didn't play the Dark Souls games until recently, like a few years ago. Recently, I just never cared for them at the time. For the record, I can see it vividly now. The first Dark Souls I would have picked up if I had followed my hand that day instead of changing it, it would have been DS2. Would I have been the only Dark Souls 2 fan in the world? Yeah, it kind of looks like a space marine, doesn't it, from far away? Never played it. Darkest of Days. Insanely fond memories. Now the company that made this game is doing gacha games. I'll just say it this way. It's the only game I've ever played where you can take a futuristic combat shotgun and gun down Native Americans. No other game like it, baby. Yep. More AAA games I was never able to fucking afford. Love that. Kind of looks like Battlestar Galactica from far away, doesn't it? Definitely never played that. Never played that. We're finally starting to hit some 360 games. Guys, I apologize. I didn't know there'd be this many games I never played. Alright. So, Riptide, I didn't like when it came out, and I was a big Dead Island fan. And I've gone back. I'm talking too fast. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep this under like an insane, disproportionate amount of time. So I'm talking too fast, and I'm hyped up. I had like 2 coffees, and it's like 11 p.m., and I'm going crazy. But I went back and played Riptide on the PC, and I still didn't care for it. I don't know what, it's the same formula. I don't feel as in the world as when I played Dead Island 1. Does that make sense? I can't in good faith give it an F tier, but I can't in good faith like give it B. I guess C. The first Dead Island, I fuck with the Dead Island heavy. I really like the first Dead Island. And look, full disclosure, I may have had someone come into one of my games and drop me all the guns and the duplication gun, and whatever. It doesn't mean I can't enjoy the game. It's based on memories. This whole thing's based on memories. Alright. Dead Rising. I have to think where I want to put off the record. Because I do love the original Dead Rising 2. I really do. But I think off the record is the definitive way to play it. So I'm going to put that in S tier. And I'm going to... I have so many good memories of Dead Rising 2, even if it's not the better version of the two. And Dead Rising 1... Dead Rising 1... I was frustrated at first because I didn't understand what I was doing. But I went back and played it, obviously, again and again until I figured it out. And it's a great game. I was genuinely like... okay, you know that meme where the guy's mining diamonds? Like, that was me with my enjoyment for the first Dead Rising. Like, I was that close to giving up. Well, Dead Space might have scared the fuck out of me, but I loved all of them. 2 is an A tier. Easy. 3... I don't like it more than the second one. I didn't like it more than fucking... yeah, that's about where I think it belongs. The first one's a classic. I played a demo and I was hooked. There weren't many games that I like would play a demo and actually end up buying, because I think like... Okay, again, you gotta remember, the 360 was like at its peak in 2009. I was only 9 years old. So around that age when I was playing some of these games, like, well, the demo is pretty much this whole game. There's definitely nothing else to it. But Dead Space is one of the few games that I like pursued throughout the years, and I'd see stuff in Game Informer and all. Never played that. Okay, now this might be a fantasy I had, but I oddly remember Deadliest Catch being like, remember when the Xbox 360 had like the gold membership, like free games a month? I think that was one of them. And I didn't care. I did not care. And if I was wrong and I actually bought that game, I should be taken out and talked to sternly. And I'll leave it at that. And the never played list just grows and grows and grows. Alright, I didn't play Destiny. I had a really bad taste in my mouth over what happened with Halo. So I kind of missed out on the whole Destiny train. But a lot of my friends would talk about it in school and be like, this game's dog shit, man. I'm not fucking with it. Well, that wasn't what we were saying back then. It was more like, this game's, effing hard, But, yeah. S tier. Fuck! Anything that involves Kratos. Oh, no, that's not his name. It's not. I'm so sorry. I just got the characters wrong. Is it Christo, I think? I think it's Christo. Oh, man. Do I feel stupid now? I was gonna look it up and keep that in, but, like, I'm not even... I'm just gonna roll it. I think it is Christo. Yeah, didn't play. Looks AAA. I thought this was nerd shit. Not gonna lie. So, I didn't play Diablo on the 360, and I still haven't. I've played Diablo on the PC, so I have to put this in never played. Alright. It's happening again, guys. It's happening again. Oh my god. Did play Dishonored. And, like, I don't remember anything too major of it. I do remember playing it, and I guess I had a good enough time if I remember it still. I think I own this game yet. I'm looking at my old 360. I think I have this. I never played it because my friend gave it to me. Could you imagine if it's like a super rare disc inside? Probably is. Oh my god, guys, I am sorry. The never played category is getting out of fucking control. I wanted these, but they were expensive at the time. Hunter was big on the whole Guitar Hero, Band Hero. He had Rock Band. I never played the second one, but I did play the first one. It was alright. I was more of a Guitar Hero guy. So I felt like I was like cheating on somebody playing DJ Hero. Oh, God. Two of these I've played. I didn't play that, but I did play the second one. And the first one, which I prefer immensely. Alright, back down we go. I liked the show, did not care if they had the games. Holy. Is that Dragon's Dogma? I gotta make sure that's Dragon's Dogma. It is. Whoa. I have played this. I don't remember much, but I do know I've played it. So I can only imagine I must not have had a good time, or I just forgot, so it has to go in C tier. Above DJ Hero, because fuck you, DJ Hero. The fuck is this? An emulator? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. That's neat. I never played it though. That probably goes hard. Well, you already know where fucking Duke Nukem's going, bro. This is a hood classic. Dungeon Defenders, I didn't know it had a fucking case release. I didn't know it was an indie game on the 360 store. I forgot. Oh man, what class was it? Maybe it was the. I fucking have it on Steam and I can't think either. I just know there was one class. It's all I ever played because it put the most. It output the most damage at level 1. I thought I thought that just meant it was the best. And it's probably stupid of me, but you know, I gotta zoom in again. Yeah, I never even heard of that. People are probably like ripping their hair out right now. Like, you never heard of this game? Are you fucking stupid? Fuck, some of these didn't make the discount bin I get. Oh man, guys, I'm sorry. Well, thank God I never played it. I haven't played a FIFA game in my life yet. And I don't intend to. Finally, something I played's coming up. Didn't care, for the record. Didn't really care. And the never played grows and grows and grows. I don't even know what that says. Zoom in time. Oh, I definitely never played this. Put it randomly in there. So I have played Enemy Front. It's aged like milk in the heat that you're holding a magnifying glass over. Low D. I have nothing else to say. Nothing nice to say about it. Oh man, dude, I have a friend that just loves Quake. Like, he'd probably cream if he. Well, no, he wouldn't cream if he's seen right, but he'd probably fucking commit kermicide. Enslaved, I feel like I'm fucking enslaved right now. I didn't really get this. I know I got it for free. I didn't really get it though. Didn't care. When I say I didn't get it, I understood the concept. I just didn't. You know what I mean. Holy. Alright, now the Fear games, I fuck with Fear heavy. I think the AI still holds up kind of well in Fear. This has to go below Black Ops 2. Sorry, I had to scratch my eye there. Fear 2. It's not the redheaded stepchild, it's actually the very pretty sister. That also gets an A. Alright. Full disclosure about Fable, I've never, to this day, played the first one. I've gone back and played the second one. The first one I played was the third, and I have a really soft spot in my heart for Fable 3. And even though Fable 2 is a better game, I like Fable 3 more. I know. It's cringe! Fuck you, Fallout 3. I don't care what anybody says. Fallout 3 is not a good game, bro. I'm sorry. It's not. You have the illusion of free choice. The illusion. Now here's a game where you do have fucking free choice. New Vegas was, is, and will always be a fucking S tier experience. Great game. Great game. This probably went hard as fuck, but I never played it. Okay. I didn't know Far Cry 4 was on the fucking 360, to tell you the truth. The only one I played on 360 was actually the third one. I played the others on the PS3. But again, I'm trying to be fair, so I can't rank them if I haven't played them on the 360. Far Cry 3 was fun as fuck, though. That's an easy top of B tier for me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that'll be the day. Gears of War is fucking. Someone told me there was a chainsaw in the gun, and I was like, yeah, I'm in. I ended up really enjoying the game. Yeah, I'll get right on that FIFA. FIFA Bros, it's a tough. Oh my god. Slop! So much slop! So much EA slop! I never played that or that. Holy. You know what's crazy? I hate to cheat, but I'm gonna. Oh my god, we're gonna be here all fucking night. Look at this. A lot of fucking games, bro. This should take a while. Uh, never played that or that or that. Oh my fucking lord. Holy! Can you tell I didn't like Forza? That looks cool. I never played that. Oh my god, this might be a fucking two-parter, man. This is unreal. This has just gone. This goes to show you how many fucking games I thought I had played and I really didn't. I never played that. I did play this. Frontlines is fun. It is a criminal act that the servers are gone. This game was fun as hell. Great memories. I was able to play a little bit before the servers went offline, so I was very lucky. Alright, that might be a little drastic. That's better. And we're right back to games I haven't played. Interesting. I know there was a G.I. Joe game that looks cringe. I wish there was a way you could just drag and drop, because like all of these belong in A tier. I don't think anything's going to beat the first Gears, even though I actually might have unironically had more fun on Gears 3 than the first one. But it might be because I knew what was happening by then. I was getting accustomed to the characters. But the first one, I still... I don't know. Gears 1 might not even be as good as I remember, but I have such fond memories I have to keep it where it's at. Halo Wars, one of the first RTS games I ever got good at. I love Halo Wars. I still love Halo Wars. All units. Halo Wars is a fucking easy S tier, dude. And the cutscenes were still and are beautiful. Oh god. Yep. Heroes over Europe. Let's go. Great memories. Game wasn't that great, but I have great memories. A tier for the memories. Yeah, never played. Nope. Goated. Absolutely fucking goated game. So, here's a hot take, maybe, but I mean, anything on the GTA 4 engine was just better than 5. GTA's 4 engine was just more realistic, I guess you could say. San Andreas is... Whoa! Wrong game! I almost put that in S. Insanely fond memories. Very near top of S. Oh, I'm sorry. I might have just picked... Was that San Andreas Stories I put up there? I'm getting the case confused. Getting kind of late. I gotta zoom in real quick. Huh. They have a double case or something? Or am I just, like, stupid, or... Okay, I'm gonna zoom back out here. I'm not entirely sure what the fuck that is, but alright. Be a lot of this at the end of this video. Dude, take a shot every time you hear the scroll wheel. I'm kidding. I have some mic cancellation on, but... Alright, GTA 5 on the 360, I didn't really give a fuck. I still think GTA 5 is a little overrated. I don't know, man. I don't like Franklin. I think he's a stupid character. I appreciate his development, but like, he's set up for all the success, but he still talks ghetto throughout the game. Like, I don't know. I feel like he was destined to be a more sophisticated character on the level of Michael near the end. Does that make sense? I feel like I might be talking out my ass. And obviously, well, I don't want to spoil it. Maybe you haven't played GTA 5 yet, but a certain character in a certain motorcycle gang gets taken out, and it's very stupid how he went out. And I'm just going to say it at that. Greedcore? Yeah, Jewcore. Never played this. Green Day doesn't deserve no fucking rock band, bro. Green Day peaked with that one song. I think it was Holiday they had in American Wasteland. Alright. So the Guitar Hero ranking, any Guitar Hero fans are usually like lifelong fans that still care about the game. So I already am not a big Aerosmith fan, so having a whole game based around them, I did not really care for, but it's another Guitar Hero game, D tier. Smash Hits wasn't too bad. Definitely the better of the two so far. Low B. Metallica was good because I feel like I was actually being a real guitar player by now. Above B. I very much enjoyed this one. So I'll put that one in A for memories. Remember, it's based off memories and how I feel the games are. It's that Warriors. Yeah, Warriors Rock went hard. I fucked with this one pretty heavy. This actually is pretty high up in the A's. I'm surprised. World Tour, I have amazing memories of. It's not even the best Guitar Hero like track wise, but the memories I have on it, playing it with friends, hearing my friends sing, hearing myself sing, not always a pretty experience, as you can tell from my voice. Uh, Even to this day, it's fun. My friend Trevor still has a 360. Sometimes I'll go hang out with him, and we'll play. Him and his brother usually play. Brent's his brother. He'll play on drums, and then he'll play guitar, and then I would sing, and then yeah, or maybe I wouldn't sing. But now, if you're a Guitar Hero fan, you know we have Clone Hero, so it's good enough. I don't think I played 5. I might have been off the Guitar Hero trend by then. I used to think the chick was hot, and that's why I bought the case. That's the only reason I played the fucking Legends of Rock. I thought the chick was hot on the front. I'm just trying to be transparent. Guitar Hero 2 took an amazing formula and improved on it, so you already know it's fucking A tier. Yeah, I think that's pretty appropriate. I think it's appropriate for the Guitar Hero ranking for me. Never even heard of that. Okay. Another controversial ranking coming up. So, I had Halo CE. Like, you know, backwards compatibility was a thing, obviously. And I played that version. And I will say, Anniversary does legitimately take some stuff off the original. And the original is better. I know, dude, people are probably, oh, this guy's a fucking old head boomer, you kill yourself! But I hope they're not. But Anniversary's not bad. Everything else a little too much like Reach, so the elites are all fucked up. If it was original C, I'd put it in B. I'm gonna give the Anniversary. We'll give it low B. Fuck it. Be fair. ODST is iconic. Some Helldivers just fight on Earth for the first time. This ain't my first time on Earth. I'll just say that. S tier. This is a top row game for me. I really loved ODST. And then Halo 3. Halo 3 proper is it's amazing. Halo 3 still holds up in almost every aspect. But I did like ODST a little more because I like it's more focused. Well, first off, it's on ODSTs. And there's more character development. And I might not enjoy Rookie not having a voice or anything, but it's probably best that you see everything through his eyes. Justice for Rookie, bro. Killed in a book. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fucking Halo 4. Halo 4. This was one of the first games I ever pre-ordered with my own money. I took a day off of school and everything for this game, and it fucking sucked. I hate Halo 4. I still hate Halo 4. I'd smash on Halo 4 Cortana to this day. To this day! C tier. Low C tier. And I can think of no finer thing to give it. Halo Reach. When I was in school, I legitimately thought this was just like south of the border daycare, if you know what I'm saying. But Halo Reach is iconic. But I didn't like the bloom. I was a big SWAT player. I really liked SWAT in Halo 3. And I did not care for the bloom. It insists upon itself. Never played this. So I've seen exposés, like video exposés on Kane and Lynch, but I never played them. But I will say, from everything I've seen in the video exposés, I missed out. I missed out big time. Yeah, that'll be the fucking day. American Idol and Glee. Oh, is that a nation divided or is that secret missions? Oh man. Okay, so the first mission of the game, uh, there's this like camp sequence, and sometimes your character will just get sniped, and it's so annoying. I do not have fond memories. I might have laughed, but I don't have fond memories. I'm going to put it right next to you in the D tier. Hitman, I played at my friend's house on the PlayStation, so I can't, in good faith, put it anywhere. Again, I played on the PlayStation, but I'm purely keeping this Xbox 360. Homefront, I think, is slept on, unironically. I think it gets a lot of hate. Or maybe I shouldn't say hate. I think it gets a lot of, I don't even know what the right word would be. It's like you ever hear the expression redheaded stepchild? This is like the redheaded stepchild of shooters. Well, we'll give it mid-C. I think it deserves a mid-C tier. Yeah, and I definitely never played that. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I never played that. Jack the Ripper because he farted everywhere. The 9-year-old in the audience is dying right now, bro. This wasn't the discount bin, but I never picked it up. So, never played. Did play. So, funny story about IL-2 Sturmovik. I have the PC game. I think the Battle of Stalingrad is the one on the PC. And you know, I bought this whole fucking HOTAS setup, and I just never seem to find the time to set it all up because I have to go through a little elaborate setup and all. I really, now that I have the new GPU, and I have an old VR headset that I don't even use anymore because my old PC sucked. And also, I get really upset when I have to play. I don't know. If you have bad eyes and they're keeping you from doing things you enjoy, you get it. Like, I get a little emotional, you know? Cringe shadow moment. But, I would like to play IL-2 in VR. That'd be fun. Now, I would record that, but I can't fly worth dick yet on a HOTAS stick. So I just keep crashing in VR, and just there'd be a lot of sighs. I mean, if that's something you want to see, I mean, I'm sure we can set that up. Never played. Invert these nuts. Wow, there's a lot of fucking games I never played. I did play this. I think I still own this. I legit think I still own this, man. Dead low B. Didn't move mountains. The Hunted. So, I've played Just Cause 3. And that's it. I know there's like a multiplayer mod for 2. It's on my Steam. First off, who the fuck's gonna play with me? Because no one plays Just Cause. So I never played the first and second one. So, funny thing. Yeah, it's a stupid. I'm not even gonna mention it. It's a stupid story. I was just gonna say, like, the names are synonymous. Just cause, because you can do whatever you want, and just cause because you're helping rebels overthrow a tyrannical government. Get it? I don't think I ever played Lego Rock Band. Complete Saga is fucking S tier. S tier. Right there. Original trilogy is S tier. So, fun fact about the PS2 version of the original trilogy: if you had the first Star Wars on the same memory card, and I think if you beat the first one, you could your character selection screen would have all the guys from the first one and the original trilogy. So you kind of had the complete saga just on the last 3 episodes. Kind of neat, huh? Too bad games don't do anything like that anymore. I never played this. Oh man. Alright, my friend had a it's a fucking lame story to admit, but Hunter had a Kinect, and he had this, and he fell asleep in the living room when I was in his room, And I fucking was in there acting like I was a Jedi, bro. I know, it's cringe. It's cringe. Game sucked. D tier. Didn't have a good time. Definitely never played that. Or that. Or that. Or, man, a lot of games I couldn't afford. Now it's just starting to hurt. I did have this. Do you remember the old Xbox 360, like, cases that would have just games bundled together? It was Kung Fu Panda and Indiana Jones, the Lego game. What a weird combo looking back that was. LA Noire, awesome. Great game. If you haven't played LA Noire, I genuinely recommend it. Like, it's a crime. A crime it never had a sequel. It was one of the most gripping stories ever. In fact, my friend Matt, his brother, showed me the game. Because he was borrowing it from my friend's brother, whose sister, so I guess their sister's boyfriend let them borrow the game, and he was playing the third disc at his place, because LA Noire was a 3-disc game, okay? So I could only ever play the first and second discs, and I remember thinking, like, dude, I gotta find out what happens. And then just queue up any crying GIF, and you'll know what I mean. That's pretty much the end of the game. I mean, the Left 4 Dead 2, iconic. I still love it. Easy fucking second place. I love Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. They are the most simple co-op formula, and they work. Now, the first Left 4 Dead, there are some things I think it does better. I think the characters in the first one are... I think they're a more tight-knit group, because, like, you know, I mean, like in Left 4 Dead 2, like, Nick does not like the other characters at first. In the first one, you know, they're already a tight-knit group. You can compare whatever the fuck you want. I love Left 4 Dead 1 as well. Great game. Valve never missed. Well, at least the games I remember. Cool case, never played it. I did fuck with this game. I liked it. I liked the first Lego Batman. This is back when goons were goons, not what they are now. You know what I'm saying? They're probably over Hell's Highway. Good memories, good memories. Don't care. Never played that one on the 360. I did play the first one because it was bundled with fucking Kung Fu Panda. Again, I'm not sure why. Top of B, really fond memories. What's your favorite Indiana Jones movie? I'm gonna stop right now and I just want to go on a slight tangent. I do not think Temple of Doom should be held as high regard as it is. That's all I'm gonna say. You can take that however you want. Never played that. Went back and played him on PC. Never played him on the 360. Didn't play that, thank God. That's just gooner bait. Alright. And now, everything's starting to feel like it's coming full circle. Medal of Honor Airborne. I played Vanguard on the PS2, so I already understood the Airborne concept. It's an okay game, for what it is. Is it as good as the original Medal of Honors? No. Not even remotely. Does it do some things fun? Absolutely. The last mission is a bitch, though. I will say that. They did a great job making a difficult mission. Memory-wise, though, I gotta give it I loved Medal of Honor, so they could do no wrong back in my eyes. Back then. Then they did wrong in my eyes. They released this. For the record, this game wasn't bad. I think the controversy behind it really hurt it. With the whole, you could play as the Taliban. I think that really hurt it. But the multiplayer was... It wasn't quite Battlefield 3 multiplayer, but it also wasn't its own thing. It was like this weird mix of like Battlefield meets Call of Duty, but like done in a DICE way. So it wasn't bad, but controversy killed it. So, it's out. Next. The Acme Arsenal? That looks fun. Never played it, but I never... Really wish I played this. Everyone I've ever met that plays this game holds it in such a high regard, and I've seen videos and it looks like a fucking blast, and it's a crime I never got to play it. on the 360. I may have emulated it. Never played that. I played through some of this one. It was alright. See, my problem is I don't think that's the first Lost Planet. Maybe that is the first Lost Planet, but I didn't really understand what was happening. I had this one. I borrowed like 4 games from my friend, and I'm like 99% sure 2 of them were S tiers, so I never got around to playing this, and I missed out. Is a game based on Lost? Yeah, no doubt. And we're in the Maddens. Some of these I've played. I'll be honest. I kind of liked Madden a little bit, which is funny because I actually have grown to like despise most sports. Like my favorite sport is badminton and tennis, if that's any indication. 6 and 7 I didn't play. 8 I didn't own, but I did play it. And then the 9 I don't think I had. No, that's not fair. The old Maddens were good. I gotta give that a fucking little better. I did have good memories on that. I think maybe I didn't play 9. I get them. I get them all fucked up sometimes. I definitely didn't play 10. Well, I'm trying to go off the cases. 11 was the last one that I bought, and I used to always I used to always move the Patriots to another state, do a little trolling. But it was all right. I mean, memory-wise, it's an A, but like I feel like all Madden games pre 2011 are probably pre 2010 are probably like B tiers, and then everything else is just bleh. Yeah, didn't care. Mafia 2 goated. I love Mafia 2 so much. I just did a playthrough recently, actually. Big fan. Dude. I'm not the only guy seeing what I'm seeing, right? Like, they're huge. Next. I had it on PS2, but I never played it on 360. If I had to rank it, though, memory-wise, it'd be like D, because I was fucking frustrated because I was too young to understand what was happening when I had it on the PS2. But I have gone back and beaten it. It is a pretty genuinely good game. Yeah, I don't care. My only experience with the Mercenaries game was in Game Informer, so I never played it. It's a shame. I hate to admit this. I have never played Metal Gear on the 360. And I've only played a couple in my time. Wow, I fucking had bad games growing up, bro. Never seen that. Alright. Now we're finally back on games I can talk about. I adore the Metro series. It's like my favorite shooter series, like story-based shooter series. Man, I don't know. I might have had more fun on Metro 2033. I love the universe. I like the books. But this is based on memories, so I'm gonna have to put it there. Last Light, I didn't like as much as 2033, and I still don't, for the record. I've gone back and played all the Metro games numerous times. I still play, they're all installed on my computer. I love Metro. Like I said, Last Light, I hate to be that guy, but like, I think it's the weakest game in the franchise. Not counting the VR game. I still have great memories, it's just, I don't like that karma impacts the story as much as it does in Last Light. Like, you really have to do a lot of non-lethal stuff. And I will say, alright, look, spoiler alert. Alright, spoiler alert. I'm gonna spoil Last Light. The battle in D6 should have been longer. Like, the whole game builds up to it, and it is such a quick sequence if you bring grenades. Like, you can just speedrun the whole sequence. Yeah, I never played that, oh man. Guys, we're in for a long fucking list of games I haven't played. Apologies ahead. I have played Mirror's Edge on the PC, for the record. You couldn't fucking pay me to play Monopoly on the 360. Holy. Okay, so I've played. Is this MK9? Is that MK9? I think that is. I liked Mortal Kombat a lot. Then I didn't care for it. Then I had like a slight resurgence around MKX. Then I stopped caring again. I have good memories of MK9. I liked MK9 a lot. I was a Scorpion main because he had a funny voice line, so I just learned to play the character. Cringe. Cringe, cringe. But I do like MK9. I think it still holds up today. I've never played another one on 360. This is the only one I played on 360. I did not own a college football game on the 360, but I did own them on the PS2. Wow. Here we go again. I have played... Oh, fuck. One of the Naruto games I played. I'm not even a big Naruto fan. My friends... My mom, who I despise with all my being, her friend used to have a big case of 360 games. I just grabbed... No, it was this one. I'm starting to remember the case, and I didn't really vibe with it, but the action was kind of fun, so I let it slide. But I was not involved in the story. Great game. I do own it, but my Xbox 360 doesn't want to read it because it's a bit beat up. You know how like some games they're able to pull miracles. This one is not one of them. But I have played on another 360 numerous times. Great game. I didn't even know they had a fucking college basketball game, bro. That actually is news to me. Naughty Bear? Okay. I seen this in the discount bin, never picked it up. Because I had Battle Station Specific and Midway. Yeah, okay, bro. Yep. 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 I had this on the PS2. Really fond memories. Holy. I was just so out of sports when I was a kid, man. I had a lot of bad memories playing sports, so I just distanced myself. Okay. I'm really bad at my Need for Speed games. Like the only one I know is Most Wanted because of that cover. I didn't know they had both versions on the 360. If this is the version I'm thinking of, where the game starts with the blue and white car, and that's not just like a placeholder to fuck with people. This was a good game, and I had good memories. I'm gonna be real, guys. I just enjoyed having really big police pursuits and blowing up police cars with giant donuts. I know, crazy. Was it one of these other ones? There was a big cop focus, and I liked that one. Maybe I think it was Carbon. I think there were cops in Carbon, but I didn't care for it that much. I could be wrong. It might be The Run. If it is, I apologize. That's about all I had. Don't care. Head Coach 09? Has anybody ever played this before? Can somebody please, in the comments, if this goes big, tell me about this game? Don't care. Don't care. Wow, dude. So, my dad loves hockey, and this would probably break his heart to see me put all the games I've never played, but I don't care. Holy, dude, Nicktoons MLB. I think I played the Flash version of that. Like, the Flash game. Never played. Never played. Lord help us, there's probably so many bangers. Dude, it's... Man! We're finally getting close to a game I played again. I bet you... Take a guess which one it is. Fucking discount bin shooter, bro. Oh, man. When I played this, there was like 2 other people online. That was it. That was it. I was gonna put it in C tier for the meme, but like, this game was fucking kind of dog shit. Alright. Have not played. Have not played. Have not played. Have played. Flashpoint's like the console version of Arma. It really wasn't that bad. Like, it legitimately was not that bad of a game. It's on Steam, too. I think the servers are gone, though. I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But it is a good game. If ARM is too complicated for you. No. 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 Prototype is fun. Memory-wise, going back, if I were to go back and, like, replay it, I know I'd have it higher than where I'm going to put it, but, like, based off just memories, it's probably, like, high C. Not to be confused with the drink. Never played. Over G Fighters, never heard of this one. Great case, never played it. That looks cool, never played it. I really missed out a lot of fun. Payday 2. Good game. Some would say a great game. I don't know if I'd go that far. Give it somewhere in the middle of B, I guess. It's okay for what it is. Some fucking bangers here, bro. I never got to play. Just kidding. Pimp My Ride. Yeah, no thank you, bro. See, I feel like you're all starting to notice a trend here with the games I've played. Like, a lot of these just scream discount bin. But for the record, I am actually a big fan of pinball, like IRL. Like, I love pinball. Like, I genuinely have, like, a childhood dream to play on a real pinball table. There was a time when I worked in a factory and I was making good money, and I almost pulled the trigger on getting a pinball machine. I kind of regret it. Not that anybody asked either, but my favorite pinball table is Black Hole. Like, that's my favorite pinball table of all time. Portal 2. Banger. Absolute. This is the part where he kills us. This is the part where I kill you. Banger. Oh my goodness. Never played. I never played, but I think I seen a video on that, but never played that. Oh man. Guys. It's getting rough. I never played Quake on console. Rock Band. Thank you, Hunter, for finally getting us back on the board here. I mean, so here's the thing. I have always thought that Rock Band just had a weaker, like, set list compared to any Guitar Hero game. Like, none of them I'd always have to really pick and choose if I wanted to play, like, Rock Band songs. Like, Guitar Hero, like, I could just, like, kind of throw anything in and I'd enjoy it. One of these I played at my friend Andy's house. I understand what the fuck was happening. This is the first time I was so young. This is like the first time I heard about them, and I thought it was the dumbest shit. F tier. Rage I've played. I don't remember too much, but I do know I owned it. I feel bad because it's probably better than C. Because I got a smile on my face when I seen the case, so it must have been fun. But if I can't remember like specific things, I'm gonna keep it in C. Yeah, definitely never fucking played this or this or this or this or this. I had this on the PS2. I did have it on 360. Was this on PS2? Okay. For now, it's staying down there. Never fucking heard of that or that. Never played the Rayman games. Or did I? I don't know. Red Dead Redemption is a fucking a classic. A timeless classic. This is fucking easy S tier for me. See, the S tier, I'm going to reorganize the S tier at the end of the video. And I'm going to actually take my time and organize the S tiers. Whoop, I scrolled down too much. Okay, I didn't care for the first Red faction, but that's because I played Guerrilla first. And I was a little peeved off about this. Low C. Gorilla's a banger. I think the physics engine they used was phenomenal, and I like how it's kind of built in the Saints Row lore with Ultor. I thought that was cool. This might be an S tier. The destruction you could cause was unfathomable for younger me. Remember me? I don't. I remember seeing this game advertised. Never played it. Didn't play Revelations. I have played RE4. RE4 is a classic. Very, very definitely easy. See, it's tough because now it's like I'm comparing games I didn't have that much time with, like games I spent a lot of time playing. But the fact that RE4 is getting that close to the top, I never owned a Resident Evil. I would just play at my friend Ben's house because he was rich. Like he was rich. Like when you have an attic that's pimped out, and then you have a basement that's also like a hangout room, you're rich, and an in-ground pool, blah blah blah. Envy, envy, envy. Hope he's dead. Fuck you, RE5. This game sucked. You know what the problem was? 4 was so peak, like everything else just wasn't as good. Like fucking D tier. Alright. RE6. Fuck you. This game legitimately sucked. I did not have an ounce of fun on RE6. I should probably start using the mouse wheel, huh? To just do that. I don't think I ever played... Or did I? I might have, but I don't remember, so I'm gonna play it safe. I think I ever played that. I have to zoom in. Excuse me a second. Oh, dude. Okay. That was Ride to Hell, I think, or something. If that's the game I'm thinking of, that's like one of the worst games ever, I think, right? Is that what it is? It's like one of the worst games ever? Never played it, though. Let me just zoom back into a 110. Never played that. Alright. They're putting track packs here? I hate country, so I didn't know this existed. Track pack, well, I gotta zoom in again. Here we fucking go again. I can't even fucking read that. Alright, I'm gonna be real. I probably don't even know these exist, so these have to go here. Self-defense on the Kinect, bro. If you own the Kinect, you're gonna need to learn that shit. Okay, so here we go again. I think all the rock bands are gonna be together in low C. Like I said, I just did not care for them as much as Guitar Hero. I don't think they're as fun. I think the set lists are usually lacking. Legitimately, the only thing Rock Band had going for it was that you could play with your friends on more instruments, you know? And then, I don't know. Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe you prefer Rock Band over Guitar Hero, but I just... All my memories are the same. Never heard of this. I do like the cover, though. That goes pretty hard. I think I never heard of that either. This one definitely slipped past me. I'd never seen that one before. I do remember Rocksmith. I thought Rocksmith was a really cool concept. I never played much. So memory-wise, I have to purely give it a D, because I think I played like maybe 2 songs, and that was it. But the concept behind Rocksmith is awesome. Never played this. Or this. SR3, the last good Saints Row, in my opinion. It had a zombie island, and I fuck with that pretty heavy. I thought that was cool. So that's near top of A. I have really good memories of Saints Row 3. I'm going to remove SR3 when we get back up there, by the way. I might have put that a little too high. SR2 is probably the best Saints Row game, arguably. The story's just... It's a little silly, but there's still some grittiness to it. I'll put SR3, probably... Definitely put it fucking... Maybe there. I had good times with SR3, so... SR4, I've tried to like this game again recently, and I just can't. It's like it's not good. It's stupid. D tier. Believe it or not, I've never played the first Saints Row. I started with 2, then I played 3, then 4. Never played these. Oh my good lord. Here we go again, guys. Sorry. I love Section 8. This game's awesome. I had it on PC. I had it on 360. Very unique game. The sequel is unique too. I like the sequel. It's on Humble Bundle. Maybe it's not Humble Bundle. Is it Honey Games? Whatever the place you get used keys for, or something that are cheaper. I forget the name of the site. I know it's crazy I did own this. Again, discount bin. And also, there was a game on the PS2 called Namco 50th Anniversary Collection. And I thought it was going to be just like that. And it sorta. Hit or miss games. Meanwhile, on Namco, it's all bangers. Never played the 5th one. So I played the 4th one only because Yoda was in it. That was it. I was a big Star Wars nerd when I was a little kid. Now, I never played Spec Ops Line on the 360, but I have played it on the PC. Not bad. I was very impressed with the story. It's very like gritty and pretty believable. Never played that. The cover scared me as a kid. Never played. These are probably the real fucking S tiers, the Shrek games. I didn't play the Pets. I mean, I feel like The Sims can go anywhere on this list because like every run's different. Like some runs are probably more fun than others. I guess fucking top of D. Like overall, I was never a big Sims fan. So that's a very like girl, I'm a gamer kind of game. You know, you know what I mean. Never played the first. No, I played Skate 2 on the PS3 at my friend's house. My friend Dakota. But the first one I never played. And Skate 3 is a classic. And I don't think I will say I have hypothetically been in the new Skate playtest. Hypothetically. And hypothetically, it's dog shit. I don't like where the game's going. I think it's terrible. It is not like Skate 3 whatsoever. But Skate 3 is definitely in the S for me. Down we go. Holy. The Cleveland Brown Skylander. That's my statement. Sorry for the dead air. I'm trying, like, just some games, if you haven't played them, it's hard to commentate on. It's hard to give any commentary for them, you know? The sniper games I've played on PC, I have never played them on the 360. I was not a big Sonic fan. Sonic Bros are fucking seething right now. Never played Syndicate. Nope. I have played this. My friend Hunter was really into, he was into Marvel games, Spider-Man games. So he brought this over. He let me play it. It was okay for what it was. I was a big Spider-Man fan too growing up, like really. But like my light switch cover is Spider-Man. I don't remember who drew him, but it's a version of Spider-Man from the early 2000s. Like some people really hated it because his eyes are really big. I'll have to find out who drew him. I used to have fucking the name memorized. And I also have the old Spider-Man plug and play. Never played the 3rd one on the Xbox. It's probably the better version. I had it on PS2. Wow. I think I ever played. Well, we're in for another fucking never played list till we get to the This game gets a lot of hate, Republic Heroes. I mean, it is objectively garbage. But, like, to say it's, like, the worst Star Wars game ever, I mean, I don't know. The Phantom Menace game is pretty rough. I mean, low D. Like, I can't sweep for it any harder than that. Force Unleashed 2, I played before the first Force Unleashed. I like the second one. It's not that bad. If I were to rate it objectively on gameplay, probably C, but memories, it was probably fucking. Let's see, there's CE, there's. Probably around here in the middle. Not the worst experience I ever had in my life. The first one's fun as hell. I've come to appreciate that one way more as I've replayed it a few times. And I just feel like it controls a little better. I don't know. But memory-wise, so I played The Force Unleashed, the first one, like semi-recently on the 360, because like I said, I have one, and I kind of have to get like pristine games so they'll read. And judging by what I know now about the games, like, I mean, the memories just weren't there. It didn't hit the same as the second one, if that makes sense. I'll put them side by side for fairness, though. I don't want to fuck it over. I always thought that game was cool. I just never played it. Oh, man. There is a lot of never playeds. I was just taking a look at all the games there, man. It's, yep. Terraria was fun. For the record, though, I know some people say Terraria is better than Minecraft. I disagree, especially on the 360. Like, Minecraft Xbox 360 was and will always be like fucking peak 360. Hello, B tier in between Guitar Heroes. Down we go. The list ever growing. Great game. 10 out of 10. Even if the eye movements are a little silly. I think we could put the first Walking Dead game in S tier. Whoops, sorry, my bad. Didn't care because it wasn't Telltale. I've never played The Witcher on the 360. I've played it before. Didn't know they had a Tetris game on the 360. For the record, I do very much enjoy Tetris. The Beatles, yeah, dude. I wonder if at the end of the Beatles, like, you have to, like, dodge a snub nose or something. Oh, God, here we go. This looks cool. I might look into that one. That looks cool. That looks cool. Okay, so my first Xbox 360 Elder Scrolls was Skyrim, for the record. I do prefer Oblivion now that I'm older, but I was younger when I played Skyrim. Like, I think I was like 12, and it felt a little more accessible because it's dumbed down. Even Skyrim defenders have to admit Skyrim is very dumbed down compared to Oblivion. But the Oblivion story is better by miles. At least you're recognized as a hero, dude. Skyrim, guards don't give you shit even though you save the world. Now again, this is ranked on memories. I want to emphasize that again. This is based on memories. And it's like a C tier. Skyrim has been a game I've played my whole life since I've picked it up in 2011. I've played on every console it's ever released on. I have the VR version. Again, we're going to reorganize that S tier when the time comes. Yeah, that probably scared me as a kid. Never played. Holy fucking wow, guys. I'm sorry. The orange box is awesome. This is like one of the first 360 games I ever got. The orange box is peak. Still is. I don't even know what else to say about the orange. Like, there's just it's probably one of the greatest deals in gaming history. Like, unironically. My friend Austin has the outfit, and he showed it to me. Fun game. I didn't play it though. I sat there and watched, so I can't I can't be ranking it. Yeah. Bleh. I don't think that's the thief I play. Is there another thief in here somewhere? Oh my god, guys, I thought we were almost done. I actually thought we're on the home stretch. We're on the home stretch. If you watched this far, God bless you. I'm sorry. Was there 2 thieves? I'll keep that down here for now. Now, I love Thrillville off the rails. I love Thrillville. It's a really nice, like, chill game. If you never played it, emulate it for the PS2. It's so relaxed and just build a theme park. And there's like little side. There's a story. Great memories. A tier. Down we go again. Never played a lot of sports games, man. I didn't know there were this many sports games. I was a Darkest of Days fanboy, so I didn't play this because it was the competition. And I had moved past the 360 by the time Titanfall had been a thing that I wanted to consider, so I never played it. End War. Anyone that knows the channel knows I had a small series of this I gave up on just because I just wasn't. It's tough on the channel. I'm still trying to figure myself out on the channel. S tier though for memories. I loved End War. All the old Tom Clancy games I have a lot of good memories of. Another one I have good memories of. Another fucking S tier for memories. Loved this game. Down we go. Did not care for this one too much. I couldn't even put my finger on what it was I didn't care for. I just genuinely do not remember having a lot of fun. I'll give it D, some kind of benefit of the doubt. I don't want to be too unfair. I thought the cover was awesome. The game's not that great, but and I just dropped it. We gotta go all the way back down. Kill me now. You know, wherever that went, it's staying. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Hawks is the only Tom Clancy game I never ever played in my life. No joke. I've never played any of the Hawks. I didn't know there was a second one. I legitimately did not know there was a second one. Never played them. Vegas 2. This is going immediately in the S tier for you fucking cocksucker. Where the hell did that go? Okay. I found it, guys. We're safe. I gotta scroll all the way back up now. Oh, Lord. S tier. At least I'm just gonna reorganize them afterwards, so. Vegas 2 ruined Vegas 1 for me. Even though I like Vegas 1, it just will never be as good as Vegas 2. I think I liked it a little more before. A little more tactical gameplay. I enjoyed that. I'm so bad with the Splinter Cell games. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm so bad at them. Like remembering what games they are. This is a really fucking bad take, and I apologize, but like my memories of the Splinter Cell games, they all feel like they were the same game, and I know they're not. And I've gone back and like played them a few times, and I know they're not the same game. But I'm just gonna throw them all into fucking C tier because I don't remember that much from all of them, but I remember having a pretty okay time. I just want to preface that they are great games. I just don't remember. Please do not crucify me. Conviction I might remember a little bit of actually, so we'll put that one at the top of the C for them. It's a battle, so it's a long video. Again, if you've made it this far, I appreciate it immensely. Thank you so much. Tomb Raider I never cared for, I'm gonna be honest. I just did not. Was Ride the one with the motion board? Do you remember that? Anyone that's my age probably remembers. They came out with like that motion board that you could connect and like kind of control what you do in game. I think that might have been Ride. I never played that one. American Wasteland I have incredibly good memories of. I love American Wasteland. I love the soundtrack to American Wasteland. That's going in S. Down we go again. I used to call this game fucking Tony Hawk Section 8. You know, like Section 8 housing the precincts. One of these I played, one of them I didn't. I can't remember for the life of me which one it was. If I was making a dick out of this one, I probably didn't play that one. So I guess I played Proving Ground. Proving Ground. Whatever thou wants to call it. Probably C tier for me. Down we go. Never heard of that one. Or is that the one on the board? Maybe it was Shred. And we're right back to games I don't remember fucking ever hearing anything about or playing them. This one I did play. There was a a family-owned video rental store, not even a Blockbuster in my town back then, a family-owned video rental store. They had like fucking 7 games, and like 4 were 360 games, and the other ones were Xbox original games. And then they got busted for selling drugs out of there. True story. Trivial Pursuit? I know that was the thing, bro. That probably goes hard as fuck. I never played the 3rd one, but I did play the 4th one. If that's on here, I've played the 4th one. I think Oboe Shoes did a video about that game. I never played it. We have Bannerlords at home. And we're right back to games fucking just flying into this category. Flying. Holy. Holy hell, is there anything I played? Dude. Yeah, this fucking never played list is about... Jesus, bro. Everybody, sit tight. I'll try to get them in here as quick as I can. Oh, my lord. I played Wolfenstein. Where am I don't remember too much about it, though. Probably another middle C, honestly. Poker on the 360, that was the last fucking thing I could think of when I was on the 360. I never played this on the 360, I have it on the PC, so I have played it. Yep. I know you guys are thinking, of course he's fucking played this. Of course. I did not like Zuma. I thought it was fucking really stupid. Oh my goodness. Kinda looks like Axis and Allies art, doesn't it? That looks like Tachyon the Fringe. Never played that. Never played that. These games look like fucking slopware, dude. Okay, not that one. I'm sorry. That's not slopware. That's actually a real game. I just never played it. So to this day, I've never played Alien Hominid. I do know the alien from this game is in Castle Crashers, though, so... Never played that, never played that, never played that. Never played... Oh, man. Mommy! No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Wow. Wow. Fun. It's cool there's arcade games in here. That's pretty cool. Battle Block is fun. I have very good memories of Battle Block. No lower than B can I give it. Down we go. Battlefield 1943. This was awesome. Awesome. The air superiority mode in the Coral Sea, bro. I used to love parachuting down the other team's carriers. I know, and I did. You're in scum tactics, but it was funny. It was funny. It was called trolling back then. Yeah, I'm gonna take the fucking high road now and just say I enjoyed Bejeweled. Okay, I know it's like preliminary gotcha games, but I thought it was fun. Okay, I thought it was fun for what it was. Is it going higher than D though? Fuck no. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Next. Okay, if this is the game I'm thinking of, or maybe it was it Takedown Red Saber or something? It was either that or this, and I remember it was like supposed to be this really hyped up tactical game, and it sucked. I don't know if it is this one, but I feel like it might be. I don't think I've played it though. Never seen it. That looks cool for an arcade art. Oh my. Guys, I'm sorry, it's happening again. Breach looks kind of cool. Never seen it before, though. Fuck me. Castle Crashers, S tier. S tier. I love Castle Crashers. Childhood was thinking the knights were cool. Adulthood is realizing that the industrial guys are the best because the saws are the craziest magic in the game. Castle Miner got me through some dark days. Dark days isn't meaning I didn't have Minecraft. Castle Miner's kind of fun though. I will give it credit. The water looked really good. And you know if that's what you're giving the game credit for, it was tough. Everybody had Castle Miner Z, not Castle Miner, so I just built stuff on my own like a bitch, because I was a loser. And I had no friends. And I never played this game. Or this game. Or this game. And that's the thing. Nope, 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 nope. Coffee time crossword? Bro, fuck that. I'd go crazy. I hate crossword puzzles. Oh my lord, bro. Is there anything I've played here? That looks cool. Never played that, though. Never played that. Death by Cube. It's like they're playing fucking 40k Kill Team, doesn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. Diner Dash. Fond memories. Both mobile and Xbox. Yes, I like Diner Dash, okay? Fucking memory-wise, I had great memories of it. It was stupid, but it was fun. It was fun. You know? It was for what it was. The first Doom, no matter where you play this, be it the calculator or the PC, anywhere in between, it's a banger. Rip and tear, baby. Doom 2, I like it a lot less than the first one, but I still like it a lot for the record. You ever notice how the Doom trilogies kind of follow a similar thing? Like, the first one's a banger, the second one has people a little divided, and then the third one's not that good, or at least it's a change up from gameplay. You notice how that's what happened again? Like, the Doom 2016, banger. Eternal, turned some people off. I thought it was okay for what it was. Wasn't my favorite Doom. And then Dark Ages is a huge departure from the standard gameplay. Funny how that works. And there's Dungeon Defenders again. Interesting. Whoops. Okay. I don't think I've played that one. But I have played Duke Nukem 3D. And we scroll past the never played section. Just to drop that in B. And we scroll down. I've definitely played this version. Hope I can remember where the fuck we put Dungeon Defenders at, guys. If not, we're in trouble. I have been here for so long, I don't even know where the fuck I found it. So they did release it on disc. That's great. Good for them. Good for those devs. Dust, that's what I'm going to be after this video is over. The Scapegoat, never heard of it. Never played it, never played it, never played it, never played it, never... Oh, my lid. Guys, it's going to be a long... Actually, no, I have played Fortress Craft. I liked the indie games back then. They were fun. I liked being a... The most fun part about the old Xbox 360, like, indie games, first that they were like $1. Second off, you could have, like, remember they used to sell all the, like, cool avatar stuff in the store, so you could, like, have your avatar all, like, you know, dripped out? It'd be cool because there'd be, like, fucking tactical soldiers in your games and all that. It was fun. It was a good time. It was a really good time to be a gamer. One of these I played, one of them I didn't. I don't know which one it was. I think I played this one. I'm a big Galaga fan. If you can't tell from how nostalgic I sound all the time for older games, I like Galaga a lot. And I know there's probably some... If this video, like, again, I say, if this gets a lot of views, there's probably some old head that's going to come across and be like, well, what about Galaxian? Well, you know what? Boo! 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 That's my statement. Galaxian is like... Look up gameplay of Galaxian. Galaxian. And listen to it. It is painful. I'm gonna do a video on Galaxian. That's right, guys. This is my first departure from normal content. Now I'm gonna start doing what the fuck I want. Gameplay just ain't cutting it no more. I need to fucking cut myself loose and have a personality. Okay. I think I like played the demo of How to Survive. I didn't get it. I thought there was more to it, but there really wasn't in the end. I don't think I ever played that. Oh man, guys, this is tough. This is tough. My fucking index finger's getting a hell of a workout, dude. The amount of left click, dude. Holy fucking wow! There's a lot of games I haven't played. Like I thought I played a lot of games on the 360 back in the day. This was on Steam once, and it's gone, and it's a shame because it was fun. Well, sort of. Drop it in D. Down we. Oh my goodness. Didn't play. Fucking Rally X, bro. That was on Namco anniversary. So I know I was talking about old games. I'm not a big Pac-Man guy. I don't know. I just never. Get the fuck out. Panzer General? That sounds fun as dude. I love fucking World War II games like that. I think I have Panzer General. Like not the 360, but like, I think I have. If that's the same thing, I think I have the actual like board game. Never played the first. Oh, I know. Is this Payday 2 again? I'm just gonna keep that down there. I don't know why there's two of them. Wish I would have played that. There was always a lot of memes going around back then. And we're right back to the fucking constant spam of games I haven't played. I have played Risk Factions. I don't care what anybody says, the AI cheats you. Some of the dice rolls they pull out are fucking bullshit. I have it on Steam too, believe it or not. F tier dog shit. I did not care for Risk Factions. Didn't play this or 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 this. Oh my god, or this or this or this or this. Prejudice goes hard. Section 8 Prejudice is a fucking goated game. Big fan. You know what I probably could have been doing? Fucking zooming out and then dropping this. I fucked up. Well, we're already up here, so. Prejudice I do like a lot. S tier, no. A tier, yes. Really good memories. Where, though? I'm not sure I want to put it. Maybe a little. Just right next to the first one, I think. I think they're happy together there. Okay. Haven't played. Let me just see where I did play. I just found it. Remember that game I was talking about earlier? I just found it. We're gonna get there. Wow. Really makes you realize how many games are on the 360, huh? Take Down Red Saber. I mean, it wasn't that good. I think it gets a little more hate than it should have. Like, it does suck. But with friends, it was... Well, it was still pretty bad. F tier, though? I'm not sure if it deserves F tier. You know what we didn't see here? Castle Miner Z. Did you realize that? There's no Castle Miner Z here. Crazy. It's about a gay Tony, I think, right? Yep. I like that one. Good game. Unironically. GTA 4 engine, so you know it's a banger. That's disgusting. It's low A for me. Down we go. It comes with Uno. Your Xbox comes with Uno. Let me just take a look here. I think almost every... Yeah, pretty much everything can go fucking in here. I know one game that can't, though. Right here, fucking Toy Soldiers. That's a banger. Love Toy Soldiers. Toy Soldiers is gonna get a memory S tier from me. It was a blast. The Cold War one was fun too. Playing the Commando, dude. Oh my god. What a blast. Alright, let me throw these fuckers back in here. Next. No Castle Miner Z, that's crazy. I have played Worms. We'll take I don't really remember too much about Worms. That's the problem. I don't remember that much. Bing Bang Boom. Probably around here, I'd wager, memory-wise, C tier. And then we've got Zuma, which, you know how I feel about Zuma. I think it's a dog shit game. And I still do. F tier. Alright, so before we reorganize the S tier, let's just take a look at everything here. I'll zoom into 100%. Take a nice slow scroll down. Here it be. The never played goes crazy. Alright, the video is pretty much done here. I'm just gonna reorganize the S tier. You can go if you want. I'm just gonna reorganize the S tier based on my personal enjoyment I've had with the game. BF3 is gonna stay where it's at. Left 4 Dead 2 might get dethroned. Let's go through the games here. New Vegas can stay. That's a banger. MW2 purely memory-wise, I'm gonna put that over New Vegas though because MW2 is classic. Civ Rev can go over Left 4 Dead. I'd probably put 2033 past World at War. Loved LA Noir. I'm going to put that here. Yeah, just this story that went with it is. I will keep Red Dead there. I'm going to keep Mafia where it's at. I think I'm going to move the Assassin's Creeds over. Maybe move Halo Reach. I'm going to put Halo Reach down here for now. We'll find a place to put that then. Last Light I'm going to put down here too for now. Brutal Legend I'm going to move up. So everything's good to Brutal Legend. We're going to keep everything there. Battlefield 2 can stay. Black Ops 1 can go there. I love the Lego games growing up, so they're going to stay there. Oops. I keep fucking it up. Apologies. Actually, no. Battlefield 2 is good enough to go in between. Keep MW3 there. COD 3 can stay there. Move this down here. Move this up here. That Castle Crasher is a lot of good memories. But not more than Dead Rising. That's going to move up. Put that there. That actually might be good enough for me. I think that's actually pretty pro for the S tier. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you disagree with some of my own memories you disagree with, please put them in the comments. Or if you have any good memories, put them in the comments. And I think that's going to be the end of this. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. And I'm out of here.